Hey guys, it's Mira here, and yes, today I'm gonna show you the ultimate guide to defeat pre-made players, pre-made teams in Aq3d. Well, basically the thing is, before I get into the video, I want to say why I created this strategy to kill the pre-made teams. The thing is that I was getting wrecked so badly in Aq3d that a pre-made team was just killing me over and over again, was defeating me without even get the chance to win. Like they won like all points to like 30 or 100 points to me, and this is why I had the idea to create this strategy, this play style that to just destroy them completely. On the second match I used this strategy, which I call the support tank player. I destroyed the team. I completely destroyed them. So the basics of a support tank player is that its main job is to back up players. It serves like as bodyguard. The bodyguard is the bodyguard of other players, so his job is to protect other player no matter what it costs. In this match we're seeing, I was playing as Necromancer, as a support tank player, and this is what was a complete another pre-made thing that I beat with this strategy. And you know, it's pretty good. Like it's essential to, if you want to play PvP in Aq3d. Yes, it's essential. And the reason why it's so good to have a support tank player is because you can have huge advantages like capture zones or bounties. Like you can also like defeat another player who was trying to kill either you and the player you are into, and your team can use many disadvantages of this strategy. Now I will say what basically consists in the set to a support tank player. The set is like the class. Well, about the class, you have to discover each team's weaknesses. So it's pretty hard. It's pretty likely that you are going to lose sometimes until you discover their weaknesses. And yeah, and you can counter it playing as a support tank player. But for the passive ability, you will be using the Blood Rush. The reason you use the Blood Rush is because the Blood Rush is extremely good to haste up players, and it can even haste up the skeletons and summoned by the Necromancer and such. And yeah, it's pretty good. The haste up it's pretty good as a support, which how we call it's called the support tank player. And for the PvP abilities, you are going to be using the Faster and Mark. The reason why you will be using the Faster is to prevent heals, and the Mark is to increase your damage you and your teammate is doing to others. And also that you can note one thing: the support tank player is very useful in this map I was playing in this match, because in this map it's less likely, since it's larger than the other, then it's less likely for you to get overrun by players. And in the other map I haven't win a single match as a support tank player, but that doesn't mean it's completely useless. The support tank player is very good, and there were matches I almost won even in the other map. So as a support tank player, you follow the player around, your teammate allowed, no matter where he goes. If he goes to the bounty, you go to the bounty. If he goes to the zone, you go to the zone. If he goes to kill one player, you go and kill the one player. Your job is to defend the player no matter what it costs. This is your job as a support tank player. And if the pre-made team doesn't know this, which is less likely that they will, then they will be having a hard time like capturing zones and defeating your team, since they most likely will send one player to beat the other two players, which is you and your teammate. And yeah, and as you can see, I won the match against this Premier team with Necromancer. So basically, like I said, uh, you have to discover the team's weaknesses and use the class according to it. But no matter which class you use, always use Blood Rush, Faster, and Mark, even if you are a Dragon Slayer. You can try to recover the Dragon Slayer with the mana thing, the mana PvP, but I would highly recommend you use the Mark, since the Mark you will be getting, not only you but the other one is your teammate will do more damage. And don't forget that Blood Rush can rest up even skeletons. Even skeletons are getting rest up by the buff, so it's pretty OP to use the Blood Rush as a support tank player. So this is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed this guide and have fun in wrecking Premier teams, although it will be hard for you. But don't forget, never give up, discover the team's weaknesses, use the class, the corresponding class that beats them, and make your way to victory with your dream teammate.